Hello and welcome to the recommendation round, the show where I briefly recommend a handful of movies in a particular subject. Now then, Valentine's Day is coming up, and if you're anything like me, there's nothing you would love more than to spend the whole day with your partner cuddled up on the couch and watching a bunch of movies. But why watch the same old boring cookie cutter romantic comedies like this one or get that thing the fuck out of my face when you can get a little bit more alternative this Valentine's? So I'm gonna recommend a couple of movies you might not have considered. Ready guys? Then let's get our love on! First, let's take a look at Don John. John is a hell of a guy. He's attractive, he makes good money, he has a fancy car, he keeps his place clean, he has many great friends, he gets along well with his family, he goes to church on Sundays, and he can get with absolutely any attractive woman he wants at any time. He's also a porn addict. Finding none of the sex he's getting quite as gratifying as porn, John starts to feel like there's something missing from his life, until he meets the very attractive Barbara, who absolutely drives him wild. However, she just might have her own hang-ups regarding relationships. Now, the main reason to watch Don John is that it's frankly just funny. Joseph Gordon-Levitt as writer, director, and actor makes for a really good leading man, and almost all side characters we meet are instantly fun and likable. However, the reason why it's funny is that the movie seems to exist just to flip the relationship ideals that both men and women are spoon-fed through the media the bird. Both sides get really thoroughly roasted in this one, but it's actually done in a fairly refreshing and lighthearted way. Don John is a comedy that's sure to make you crack a smile or two, and, well, it's just good fun. Now, why should straights have all the fun? In I Love You, Philip Morris, Jim Carrey plays real-life person Stephen J. Russell, who is a successful career and family man. And also a closeted homosexual. After a car crash gives him a new lease on life, he falls in love with a sweet man named Philip Morris, played by Ewan McGregor, and decides to live a full life of what he describes as gay luxury. It's a pretty expensive lifestyle, however, and soon enough Stephen begins a career as con man that lands him in jail, from which he escapes over and over and over again. This movie is based on a true story, and not on the loosely adapted from a decades-old headline ways that most movies that claim this are. You will not believe the stuff that Carrey's character pulls in this movie, and then when you read about the actual Stephen J. Russell, you're gonna be picking your jaw up off the floor. It's honestly pretty fucking crazy. The movie mostly runs on a genuinely sweet relationship and great chemistry between Carrey and McGregor, even as it shows how damaging Stephen J. Russell's behavior actually is, as it damn well should, without ever attempting to romanticize it. It's Jim Carrey in fine comedic form in a true story of love and lies. What more could you ask for? Now, it just wouldn't be one of my videos without a little bit of violence, would it? My Bloody Valentine from 1981 is... Really? We're doing this thing? Like nobody's ever done that before? You know the band is named after the movie, right? You're not making a joke, you're just pointing out a fact! The small town of Valentine's Bluff suffered great tragedy the day 5 miners were killed in an accident after their supervisors abandoned their post to join the annual Valentine's dance. Harry Wharton, the one surviving miner driven insane by spending weeks with his friends' corpses, went on a murdering spree. He killed each supervisor and warned the town that if ever they held another Valentine's dance, he would kill again. So guess what happens when a bunch of hip and rad teens in the rip-roaring 80s decide they want to party? Now before you say anything, I know My Bloody Valentine is definitely a very standard slasher movie. However, it's from the early days of the golden age of the genre as we know it, and it is absolutely bursting with energy. The movie is infamous for its gore and originally had about 9 minutes cut, and to say that Harry Wharton is intimidating in his mining outfit and the scary surroundings is a hell of an understatement. If you have any love whatsoever for slasher movies, My Bloody Valentine is definitely in the classics category. And if you want to see a similar movie, check out The Prowler from about the same era, which also has a bit of a love theme and is extremely brutal. Now I'd like to play a little game of Guess the Writer. I'll show you one of the first lines from this movie, and you try and guess who wrote it. Okay? You ready? Go!
You know, I always said if I had to fuck a guy, had to, if my life depended on it, I'd fuck Elvis.
If you guessed Quentin Tarantino, then congratulations! You win absolutely fucking nothing, because of course it's Quentin Tarantino, who the hell else would it be? In True Romance, the geeky Clarence Worley ends up having a hell of a birthday when he meets and instantly falls deeply in love with a call girl named Alabama. Not long after they're married, and in possession of an awful lot of coke belonging to Alabama's former pimp. Deciding to make a clean break for a new life together, the two head to Hollywood to try and sell off the coke, still with the mob in hot pursuit in what is a really hilarious and very action-packed movie. This was the first screenplay that Quentin Tarantino sold before he got his directing debut with the amazing Reservoir Dogs, and it shows. Like any Tarantino movie, True Romance is ridiculously quotable, full of frankly amazing characters played by a parade of great actors, and it's just a hilarious lovers on the run romp through organized crime and Hollywood stereotypes. Never before has love at first sight been this crazy. Oh, and for the acting geeks out there, this movie contains what might very well be the best monologue of Dennis Hopper's entire career. You'll know it when you see it. So there you go, some warm fuzzy feelings and a few rose red splashes of blood for you. I can't imagine anything else you're gonna need this Valentine's. You're welcome, dudes and dudettes. Now I have plenty more of these planned, but are there some subjects you'd like some recommendations on? If so, use this hashtag in the comment section or on Facebook or Twitter, and who knows, maybe someday you'll see it on the channel. And please, do tell me about some other alternative Valentine's movies. I've got nothing better to do on that particular day.
Lonely.
But seriously, that's it, so see you next time, folks, and remember, Ash loves you. Bye! Hey, thanks for watching my video. There's more like it on the way and plenty of other fun stuff to watch on my channel till then. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and while you're at it, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Maybe you can even push your suggestions a bit. There's much more info about that in the link in the description below. Thanks again, and bye for now!